1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What charger? Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Lights on, Chinese throw the chicken, need a wipe to throw the rice on. Pull up double park with all the ice on. Pick 'em like, she running up, she one of them. She pay her bills, she it up. 52nd Street, I double down, then I doubled up. 2023, and I'm the only coming up, yeah. Can't stop till we all okay. I drop with the whole world sing. Rock when I do like this, it's the big block door. Hey, used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond in the rough. Hey. 24 karat VVs in the stars. Rings going off like Michael with the thugs. Only one model with designers in the thugs. When we shop at Rincon, bring a bottle full of. Yeah, I'm gonna take it out. Come on, lines fresher than Tory Lane's pop. Who got his word and is missing every raindrop? Hit him with the then they get their brain swap. Walk around like I'm nigga with the diamonds in the clock. You ain't walking on these, I got diamonds in my sock. Might be funny like I'm Biggie, but I'm riding like I'm Pop. I'm the king of your city, give a about your block. Lights on, lights off. Go on, twerk it if you know that talk. Deep dive and get lost. Go on, turn up if you know that you the boss. Used to have a silver tooth and I was just a pup, yeah. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the pumps. I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got a shorty clean the pendants, I'm a diamond in the run it back. Used to have a silver tooth but I was just a pup. Now I got some killers who got shotties with the I don't wanna catch the feelings, I be trying to see what's up. Got that shorty clean the I'm gonna swap everything out.
It's like I've been smooth for so long, I'm trying to get rough. Buffing my nails, dog, I'm trying to get buff. Shaping my beard up, I'm rocking the stuff. Feels cause I'm living my life in the cut. Can't imagine that I'm gonna meet my wife in the club. We gon' see though, I feel like she more of a CEO. Or maybe she doing volunteer work in Rio. It's not like I need her, but I would love to meet her. Another day, another dollar, another phone with another feature. I don't play goalie, but I'm my brother's keeper. Surrounded by family, I'm not with other people. They say I got my pop's demeanor and mother's features. The garden's still private as ever. The gang thriving together. Your boys striving to be the most dominant ever. The hardest white boy since the one who rapped about vomiting sweaters and hold the comments. Cause I promise you I'm honestly better than whoever came to your head right then. They ain't cut from the same thread like him. They don't study doing work to get ahead like him. They don't toss and turn in a bed like him. Cause they don't love it. 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 I've been laid back so long, I'm trying to get turned. My name, dog, that's how I get hurt.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. 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 Okay, let's see where this dude is at, man.
They don't love it. 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 They don't love it.
Let's get it.
From one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Tonight we kick off a new NFL season with the opener for 2023, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the defending Super Bowl champions, the Kansas City Chiefs. A new season of NFL football is here, and we're off.
He better not come up out of there. Oh, that's a fumble. Line him up. That's a fumble. I called that. I'm going to line it up every time. I'm too good at this game. I'm way too good at this game. I'm going to line his ass up if you bring it out. Ooh, we got good one out there. We got a track team. 4x1. Oh, Kelsey's open. Oh, my God. That changes your abilities?
And the Lions are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind
this
that
even
he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire.
What? Torn labrum. Oh, my God. Here we go with this. Here we go with this, bro.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so,
here we go with this.
That's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
Jeremy got to turn these injuries down, bro.
Losing 3, and now it's third down.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have third and long coming up.
Bro.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now.
Wow.
From the gun,
wow.
Fields. He'll find his rookie tight end, Sam Laporta. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute.
On the first play of the game, that's why he threw it like that. If Madden was going to have him hurt, bro. I don't get it.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Oh, wow.
44-yard punt, return of 9. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
Wow.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And one of the things we like to hit on every year are the new rule changes. So we got a few for 2023. A lot of procedural having to do with deadlines and roster construction and such. But the two kind of caught my eye, Charles. One is the option to fair catch a kickoff and have it come out to the 25 like it does in college. You like that?
I don't. I don't like it at all. I don't like it in college. I don't like it in the NFL. I want to have something different. And I really wanted the special teams coaches to be a little bit more.
Wow.
But I do understand why the league is doing it.
It's Patty out more than.
And it's hard to argue against that.
What about
wow.
This is the other one? Guys can now wear the number 0. We've already seen some make the switch. Calvin Ridley, DeAndre Swift, Braxton Berrios, amongst others.
Yeah, and you know something? When you see those guys make that move.
Oh, my, I cannot do this.
All right, a little more expressionism for these guys. I love it. I just think we didn't go far enough. What about double 0, like Jim Otto used to wear or Kenny Burrow used to wear? Let's add that back to the NFL jerseys.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 10. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5. And
wow.
The Lions are going to take over with a long field ahead and a 1st and 10. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Second down, and they go back to Gibbs. And this will wind up a Lions first down.
Running out every time now.
Great run by Gibbs, who surprised me by being picked so early in the draft. But the Lions knew when they had the chance to have a playmaker like him, they absolutely couldn't pass him up.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Oh, look at the juke. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Excellent job on the keeper. 20 yards and a first down.
It looked like almost a miscommunication defensively, because once he decided to keep it, he had pretty smooth sailing.
Yeah, it became a question of, wait a minute, who's got the quarterback? And when you talk about miscommunication, it's supposed to be called assignment football on the defensive side of the ball. But the assignment gets mixed up. That's the end result.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. Trying to find Jamison Williams, but it's going to be second down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They need 18 yards here on third down. Fields going to change things up here. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Fields hit and the ball is loose.
Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. That's obviously, bro, I have 4 people back there.
Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and they will take over first and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
Why is this bum out there? I got to cut him.
So far, and we're still in the first half, but you love this game as a defensive guy. 0-0. We'll see if the offense
I can't even throw the ball, bro. Because this bum is out there.
How about what it does for your eyes when you watch something like this, right? Where these teams are locked
He's too slow.
and going at it, no points going up on the score.
Get him out of there.
I'm loving it. You're exactly right.
Well, switch over, though, to an offensive mindset for a moment. What do they need to do here to get on track and get some points?
Well, I think a couple of ways. Number one,
Spread that out. Spread that out.
Haven't seen before. Coaches always
Actually
talk
go
about
that way.
scouted looks. Maybe you give them something that they haven't seen on tape, and now you shock them that way. The second, run your basic playbook, but run it so Travis Kelce.
What a career he continues to have. That catch is number 815. That ties him with Hall of Famer Shannon Sharp.
And just think about this. The only people ahead of him at the tight end position in catches, Antonio Gates, Jason Witten, and Tony Gonzalez. You catch 815 passes as a tight end in the NFL, call your tailor and get measured for the gold jacket.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's first and goal. A man who re-signed with the Chiefs.
Where's Pacheco?
Here's Jarek McKinnon. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard that time. Second and goal. From the gun, Gabbard. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. They'll go again with Gibbs. Down the numbers. There he goes. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 80 yards for him on the ground in his first quarter. He has been tremendous to start the new year. On first and 10, here's Gibbs. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Wright's got it. Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up. Well, fingers crossed here. First quarter of a new season, already an injury. And while they attend to him, we'll step aside. Throwing on third down, Fields. And that'll be caught by St. Brown. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially to play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go and make the tackle right away.
Patterson's kick is good. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports. So 1 play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They go play action. Gabbard. That's caught. And again, it's Goodwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. Off the play fake. Gabbard. And this is incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Here's 2nd and 10. To the air again, Gabbard. Open on the left side. This is Valdez-Scantling. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Let's go.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Play action now. Gabbard. That is caught. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, 40 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble, he'll sit on this one. It's a touchback.
Here we go, son.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3-point CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. A shotgun snap, Fields. Throw left side, caught by Laporta. Touchdown! Sam Laporta with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Lions are once again back in front. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead is now 10-7. And Patterson back out there to send this one away. And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Gabbert to throw it. Flushed out right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
And that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league for a long time. He's learned the hard way when to give up and fight another down. And that's a smart move to throw it away.
2nd and 10. Play fake. Gabbert. And his throw is incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it.
Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Harris. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
And I think this is a situation where quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long, and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
Gibbs on the toss left. Yeah, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 97 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
Let's go out right here.
Another run for Gibbs here to about the 26 here. Well, this a tough spot for these Lions on the road in Arrowhead to start the year, but it's also, you'd have to say, Charles, a showcase opportunity for them because this is a team that historically hasn't gotten a lot of big opportunities like this.
And when they have gotten them, they haven't really delivered. This is a team, though, that believes that big things are out there for them, and they think that they can start to write a new history, beginning with this game right here.
Here we go.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Off play action. Fields rolling to his right. And he's got it. And in for the Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta making quite a splash with his 2nd touchdown in his NFL debut. And they are able to add on to their advantage. In the 2nd quarter and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away. Jerick McKinnon now to return. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the 4th quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
On first down, McKinnon again. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. They'll try to throw here. Gabbert. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Second down, McKinnon. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
Well, that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working, but how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 24-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll run here with Pacheco. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from inside the 5. On play action, Gabbert. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
A big play if you think about it right now in this season opener. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, they will run with McKinnon. 4 yards, that gets him close to the goal line, but it also brings up a 4th and goal. The Chiefs will try and get to the line quickly. Now Gabbert on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the 2nd quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field. There he goes, left side. He's got a full head of steam. The race is on. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Clock at 20 seconds to go in the half as they come up 1st and 10. Gabbert now. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm about to leave. Jeremy got this. He got these settings like fucked up, man.
To actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent sized deficit, but
see now Tony is running half speed. That's easily a catch and a touchdown.
The hands of Tony downfield. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Fucking stupid, bro.
Gabbert now to throw on 1st down. To the right
But he,
side, it's Kelsey. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. Final play of the half. Gabbard. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Kelsey dropping touchdowns. Wow.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Jerick McKinnon to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to
Yeah, it's all good.
So probably should have opted for the touchdown.
My other leagues don't have injuries on, so I got to get used to this.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, they look up at the scoreboard facing that deficit. A 3-score game, Charles, but look, there's plenty of time to go here. The old football cliche that comes to my mind is you can't get it all back at once. They probably...
And that's caught inside the 30. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Gabbard's throw caught by Tony.
So the completion results there in 9 yards.
Yeah, I got to just, if he out for more than 4 games, I'm probably have to just, I'm probably have to trade some players.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that.
See, Kelsey's dropping everything up under the sun. I got 328 total yards. What am I doing wrong?
They'll look to pick it up with McKinnon. And stacked a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. A dump down to McKinnon.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So here we go on a 3rd and goal. This Lions defense, they haven't broken yet. They'll try again.
Jesus Christ.
Good work there defensively as they're able to keep him.
I didn't know the KCO line was this weak.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1. Eluding the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They throw for it on 4th and goal at the 1.
Shoot.
And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Well, this offense, this team, they are rolling right now, Charles. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. You look at
Really? No safety?
They pretty much right now got this thing on cruise control.
Yeah, and this is that time of game where you and I have to be prepared, right? Isn't this kind of like that empty the bucket time where you have to go into your blowout material and make sure we have some different
No
runs?
safety, huh?
That's what we're staring at right now, the way this one is going.
From his own end zone, Fields.
He's airing it out for
Good throw.
Williams. They've got his man.
I thought Chris Jones would have got back there.
He's to the 15.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Yeah, they took that safety away from me the first play, but I see how it is.
Yards. And the Lions are
If Mahomes is out, for more than a few games, I'm gonna go ahead and take out.
He's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through.
I'm not gonna try to win. Like, man, like I can't do this.
And Patterson back out there to send this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Like MVS, like the rack, I'm not even racking the right way. Like that was a touchdown by MVS. I was trying to rack. They made him slow down.
Die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand They've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
This ball deep for Tony. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Lions force the turnover. And they'll take over at the 10. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
Yeah.
Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed.
That was a good trade, though.
Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
214 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Here's 2nd and 3. On the option
what?
Fields. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. And that'll go for a gain of 18 on the keeper. First down.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it. But it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first
I haven't been blown out like this ever. But I got to get used to this. Flat wheel. I'm not even paying attention to the plays. I'm just picking plays. I'm over here on my phone.
We may be looking at the scoreboard. This offense certainly is not, because they're showing no
I mean, I'm supposed to have 21 points with the ball right now.
I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads.
Kelsey dropping touchdowns.
They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Nice job there defensively to clamp down, because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. They try to catch him by surprise there on 3rd down, but this defense, they were all over the jet sweep.
And it's oftentimes all about what you're doing on the backside of the defense, whether it's the defensive end or the outside backer, who's setting the edge. And if they don't get blown off the line of scrimmage, they can really wreck a play. And in this case, they were able to make the tackle for a loss as a result.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
Underthrown. I cannot do this. I can't.
But this throw downfield, incomplete. 2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Gabbard. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it'll be intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. He's on his way. And finally taken down at the 20-yard line. And runs like that with explosiveness. That's what this rookie can bring to the table.
And add to it speed, patience, vision. A rookie has all of that. That's usually a veteran's combo play. I love this guy.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to be. 2nd and 11. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Fields just tricked the linebacker. Okay.
Offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire
Man, like
game.
it, I love it.
While they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
And they go the wrong way here. Knocked back to the 20. Now back with the Lions. Here's Riley Patterson on for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week 1. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Through the middle of the field. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
It's because it's Sam, bro. Like that, even teams, if it's on simulation, it like Madden to play like the animations to balance out both teams.
Here's the Chiefs kickoff unit now as they'll send this one.
Like I didn't lost Super Bowls because like if it's on sim, it'll call like a holding call, it'll call like a pass interference,
It's a touchback.
it'll like an injury. Something always happens on simulation.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. It has been quite a display here, the opening game of the new season. And really, they're putting the rest of the NFL on notice. They are going to be title contenders as now they look to finish things off.
There we go. That stopped the clock for me. Okay.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Let's see if we can turn up the blitz.
Now from the 28.
Chris Jones over there. If you run over there.
And off to Gibbs, headed right here.
What?
And he'll be blocked
The
down.
run, the run blocking on here is amazing.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Gibbs straight ahead. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Let's get it.
Now it's
Come on.
2nd and 10.
This is a read option. I'm going to play the safety.
Hand off down to Gibbs. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Yep. Oh, Chris Jones, baby.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4. Here comes the Lions punter now as he's on to kick it away. This is brought in at the 21.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
And no doubt this is not the way that they had hoped to open their season. Thoroughly outplayed here in front of the national audience.
A good start to the drive. That's caught out on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Call that a very strong gain of 20.
He's a beast for what his what his speed is.
Here's Gabbert. Got a man. It's caught inside the 10. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Here's Gabbert now. And he's going to go down.
I tried to unload that, but they didn't let me.
1st down, a bit of a disaster. And now
I had an end breaker right there.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it.
GG.
Take possession here at their own 3-yard line. And looky there, Charles, just acquired, already making an impact on the defensive side of the football.
Maybe not a superstar, but he does a few things well, and I think they'll emphasize that in his new role with this team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead.
And that's frustrating for a defense because they've got them pinned down deep. And on the first play, they gave up a run that keeps an offense on schedule.
Yeah, because 3 to 4 yards, that's all you're looking for right there, right?
That's absolutely perfect, really, as a play call. You get 3 to 4 yards on 1st down.
What the throw is like, man, that they, like, the animations, man. Like, you've been going right through my body.
They were after that run.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're struggling. 0 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
But their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
And not only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return. And the Chiefs will have excellent field position here as they take over. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Gabbert on 1st down. Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped it to 1.
Here's Pacheco.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Gabbert now on 2nd down. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs get a bit closer.
Gabbert will try and throw. That's caught.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here we go, son.
And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. The drive will start with an option going left. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. The give right side for Gibbs.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Here we go.
What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Play action. It's Fields. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Lions 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. You ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator. So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
And they'll start at the 25 as McKinnon decides against returning it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Sliding out of the pocket. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Flush to his right. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. Well, partner, the season officially underway. It was great to be back with you, obviously, but the first game of the year always a special one, and I know you do too, love having it on a Thursday night.
Yeah, I think it makes it special, right? It makes it so that everyone is just watching, all eyes on it on a special night like that. I think it's going to be a great season, partner. Can't wait for the next several months. We know there are going to be surprises all the way through the season, and before we know it, we'll be talking about opening.
slavery sentence. My Twitter feed never mention these feeding our children these but in the mentions what rappers ain't worth a mention. These getting attention for selling ignorant. I believe in black and I can see the rap and I believe